People of YouTube, hello and welcome to another episode of XCOM Multiplayer. Today's squad is supplied by Teacher Joseph. You see him right here in the corner. And he actually gave a choice between the kind of squads he wanted to see. They both had a core that consisted of, so it's a smoke jumper spam to begin with, ish. And the core consisted of 3 smoke jumpers with alien grenades, because Teacher Joseph recently realized that they're cheaper now, and he started using them, and this is the squad that he's been using. And no, this is not the core, that's the core. There we go, that's the core. And then the choice was between either 2 lurk chitin jumpers or an agent with a laser, lurker agent with a laser rifle. And I went with smoke jumpers, so there you have it. So there's 5 of them now. Like I said, actually I sort of modified the squad as well, slightly, which I almost forgot, but I'm going to mention that. So there's 3 grenades, 2 of them are in the smoke jumper hands, and they are Zerkers. I left them as Zerkers from the previous squad, which is kind of this is the clone and modified version of that one. And they have alien grenades and LPRs, it's 2 of them. Now the third one, I had money left over, and I was thinking either a drone, or, you know, give someone a skeleton suit, or get a medic, which is what I did. So one of them was upgraded to a medic for that extra sexy sprint ability, which gives them 2 additional tiles they can go to, and also gave him hypersense, so we have at least some sort of detection in the squad, because that's the only thing we have. When a medic dies, we are blind mice in a dark room. And for some reason, Windows decided that I need to go to desktop, so I didn't need to do that. So back to the medic. So we have 2 smoke jumpers, grenades, medic with a grenade, so no medkit involved, no one's going to be healed or resussed in this game. And then the 2 remaining ones, as I said, are lurk jumpers, and they also have LPRs and chitin plating. That's the squad. In the roles today, we have the author himself, Teacher Joseph, and the rest of the squad are Teresa Thorsted, George Perez, SS-Man, or SS-Man 247, and I assure you SS here stands for squad site and not Schutzstaffel, and you know, he doesn't have a Totenkopf on his head or whatever, you know, that would be just silly. And we have also Samuel Gill, or Jill, probably Gill, as one of the smoke jumpers, and we go to ranked. And after 2 days, we have a Reciprocity as our opponent. Let's open it up and hope that the game doesn't freeze. No, it doesn't freeze. It's interesting. Last time I played it, it froze about 8 times, and then I decided to quit, you know, XCOM for life. But I couldn't stay away for long enough, and now it's spinning. Okay, there we go. So I think he had. It's not the greatest map for the squad, but that's not the worst either. We could lurk around, I guess. So the opponent had, I think, the bus looks weird. Was it always green? Probably was. I think it had like 50 points less than me. It's 19,900. So I'm gonna try and listen if there's any mechs around, because anything else will not be audible, and then we'll make our move. This is the weirdest message I've seen on anyone's profile. Apparently you can also not have it set up. So I guess they're new, or they don't like profiles. Either one of those. Starting second on this map is pretty crap, especially on this side, but let's see what we can do. So where's our... is this the lurker guy? I think so, right? Yeah, okay. So let's lurk him around somewhere where he can get nice enough vision. Perhaps here. Also could be the statue there, but let's just go to the bus. After the first move, they cannot actually be higher than, I think, like this point here, or like somewhere here, or somewhere here, unless they are using something I have no idea about. So let's see, where's our second lurker? Because we gotta find a place for him to lurk as well, and we could start lurking probably from around here on the other side. This should be a lurky enough position, unless we get revealed next turn, but let's hope for the best, not for the worst. So that's 2 lurkers deployed. Now we have the medic, who can run quite far. Maybe even we could come around, or swing around rather, for a flank, possibly? So let's be risky here, let's do that. Let's come around this way. And then we can follow up with these guys behind the medic. They cannot run very far, but I think they should be safe. Like, for example, even here, that should be safe, unless they're running down on the other side, which I doubt. I haven't actually, maybe I've seen like once or twice every time I've been on this map that someone is running down that way, and I think possibly once, and it was a chrysalid, and it was like the longest flank that that eventually failed. Okay, no sounds, no visual on anyone. Let's move our other lurker ahead. We could technically put him... it's a bit risky. I could put him here, but then he won't be able to retreat. Though I could, after that, cover him with smoke if the need arises. Let's see, can we put this guy somewhere a little bit more decent? Yeah, that is a bit risky. We won't get vision across the corner there if we don't move here. Let's... I don't even know. Let's try it. He's chitin plated, so he could technically survive that.
On the move.
Okay, no visuals. Doesn't mean there's no one there, obviously. Let's take this guy. Then it seems like, you know, it's relatively safe, so we could potentially take this guy up here.
Moving out.
Before we lurk anywhere else. Okay, let's do it that way. The medic can go pretty far. Let's see if the medic can see anyone lurking around. Not that I can notice. And we could... I mean, this car is an option. Like, get someone behind here. But also not amazing option. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it next turn. Let's come here first. Okay. Then go that way. Then move you here. And do that, because we have no idea what we're dealing here with. And I will put you probably down here. Whoa, or not, I guess, because XCOM doesn't care what what orders I give. Okay, we have someone here. Whoa, Exalt. I guess my version about why this person doesn't have an account set up was correct, because they're probably new here. There's only one unit as far as I know. I haven't even played around with Exalt, but as far as I've heard, there's only one unit that you can use from the Exalt that actually makes any sense. And that's the Exalt Medic. That guy, I don't think that was an Exalt Medic. But even if it was an Exalt Medic, it's a bit weird. It's a weird move, like coming from over here to up there. Strange. Another Exalt? Yeah, I think this guy's just happy to be using Exalts. So, unless this is some sort of genius ruse, I think we got it. Does he still have action? Yeah, this is a full Exalt team. I mean, you know, it's kind of fun. I've never played against a full Exalt team there. So, it's amusing, to say the least. Those guys are slightly in trouble now. This guy's probably gonna go Overwatch. I don't think you can see all the way. Oh yeah, he's gonna Overwatch. We could kill this one without much problem. Whoa. Floater. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that thing in the sky? So, yeah, interesting team. Alright, let's take a look at our percentages here. 60, 40, 80 on this guy. 20 on the guy here. I don't want to reveal my people just yet. What is your aim on this gentleman here? 72, right? And I could also 100% kill him with a grenade. No, I couldn't. Okay. Would these nice ladies and gentlemen actually make it to the point where they could actually shoot him too? You know what? Let's make the main person here, the brain guy, just advance on us. So I'm gonna just take him out, convince the rest of them to move in on me, and by the virtue of that, we are gonna... How shall I go about this? Could I take another shot from here?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I couldn't. Let's Overwatch with him. And let's come over here. I just want the brain dude to move forward. That's really what I'm going for. I'm gonna smoke these guys.
Smoke out.
I mean, if that guy brought Exalt, he most likely will even fall for a bat trap there. And when he does move in, I'm just gonna... Is it the 2 guys I have left? Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the turn. When he does move in, then I can take out the sector commander more or less safely. Hopefully. So let him think that... Because I mean, you know, you bring Exalt, you're probably not shield scanning. So you may not even notice there's something wrong here. And he's gonna move down there, start shooting at the guys in the smoke. And as he does that, I will be able to flank the commander. See, it's kind of going that way. There we go. So that is probably going to happen. I'm pretty sure I can flank him next turn. I won't be able to do the extra 30% critical because there's cover there. Though, I could run up with the medic, because he can go quite far. Grenade this guy. And then kill him with the lurkers. Nah, that could work for me. This sectoid is just right there. It's like, what? What's going on? What happened? So who overwatched? I kind of missed that. I think that he dashed. And probably he and then the floater overwatched, I'm guessing. So it just... This guy is left here. So that should be fairly easy to deal with. Who was Overwatch? Oh, shit. He could even die now. No, it's a miss. Alright, cool.
Damn it! Missed the target.
Is that a dash? Wow, this guy... Yeah, I mean... This person needs a little bit more training. Alright, let's see. So where could the medic go? Oh, man, that grenade is not gonna reach. That is just not gonna happen. What are those? Look at that. Look at the fountain. Wow. Nice, that's the water effect, I guess. You will destroy the water. Okay, anyway. Forget about that. So that grenade thing is not gonna work. I could come here, but then that was probably not gonna work either. Right. Let's try and do this the hard way, which would be to come here, probably. Because what is my aim on the commander there? 20. Nah, that's not gonna work out. Okay. Let's do it the hard way.
Moving out.
Eat the Overwatch. Oh wow, out of time almost. That was a miss. Oh, how many Overwatches are there? Is this a sniper guy? Yeah, it is. He actually landed a shot. Not too bad. And I have like 0 time to execute anything here. I was so distracted. No, I'm not gonna kill him. Yes, 71, that's fine. 9 critical, not too bad. Let's take this guy over here. Nope. There we go, he should be dead.
He's down.
Very nice. Now let's move in the rest of the squad. I could probably just move in, like just fully blast everyone out. Use the grenades a little bit, you know, for fun. Maybe another grenade if I can make it there. Like on this guy, for example, or finish off that guy, or just grenade blast this one because it's fun. There we go. Oh, the birds don't care, do they? They don't get concussion or anything. And I'll probably just move this guy forward because he won't be able to do much. He's kind of behind there. There we go. You could kill maybe 1, maybe 2, but that's pretty much it. even though everyone's out of cover. So he's taking a shot at... Really? No, you should probably... Yeah, get the guys who are not in cover for you. But, you know, I mean, not very effective team that the enemy brought, but probably the most stylish that we've seen since Enemy Within came out. Because they're all wearing suits, sort of 1950s style, retro weapons. They're like, you know, XCOM hipsters. Let's call them that. Let's put it out there in the open. Alright, it's taking a shot. And it was a miss. Yeah, this guy is, I think, a bit, you know, distressed after the grenade blew up in his face. So it's probably this one. So, the floater. It's floater's turn. Again, probably should target the people who are not in cover. But, you know, don't let me tell you what to do. Obviously. Floater goes... Okay, alright. That's a thing, I guess. Still, they're still in cover for you. So... Oh, not bad. Medic's out. That's pretty decent. So we have the sectoid left. How is this guy still... Alright, cool. He's waiting for his turn. So we got sectoid left, and this exalt here. And the sectoid goes for a guy nearby. He should have really moved up to him. He would, I think, even have an improved, slightly more improved aim over what he had over there, probably. And the last exalt. Okay, this one moves. Takes flanked cover. And... Oh, grenade. Okay, so 3 damage each. This guy survives, though. In fact... Can we finish it this turn? Probably we can. Let's see... So this one doesn't have any more grenades, so it could probably come up here and go boomski in the face of this guy. As he's out. The other one has a grenade. Let's see if he can put this dude out of his misery. And that should be okay. Okay, that worked out. The wounded guy could go behind the corner here.
Yes, Commander.
And kill the sectoid 100%.
Kill confirmed.
And the last guy could probably... Where's this? So this guy's standing right here. So that should be the ideal shot at the floater. And 84% is the best we can get. And it's a miss. So floater lives another day. Okay, floater moves out a bit. And he's trying to hunt down the guy who's wounded? Really? That you won't be able to flank him. Why are you going for that one? You should just crit this guy here. No, no, go for this one. The lurker here, next to you. Come on, floater. Make up your mind. Yeah, there we go, see? Because you could, you know, immediately kill him. Right. So the lurker is gonna avenge now his wronged brother, who first was cheated out of 84% chance to hit. Now it's and he's gonna 69 this floater. No innuendo intended. And there he goes. Right. Obviously, this was a little bit. Easy match, but at least you get to see, got to see all the stylishly dressed people in there, which is, I think, a plus definitely. And you saw the grenade Zerker Lurker squad, which is another obvious what would the benefit, I guess, of this video, because the squad wasn't really challenged. We basically wasted 2 people there, which I could have just left in cover. I'm gonna use them in the next video as well, so all the people who were there can still be heroes. But next time I won't be able to do it in a double episode today because I just don't have time to record another video. But hope you more or less enjoyed this one, and if you did so, please consider supporting this video in any way you can, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.